So let's move to the coding part. I want you to open your favorite IDE. Here I'm using the Google's anti-gravity, which is the best IDE for now. Okay, so now just create a folder. I'm creating AI company. I'm giving the folder name AI company. After it created, just open it. Yes, I do trust this. And now open your terminal and initialize a Python project. So here I'm using UV. If you don't know about UV, you can refer to this website. It is in the description. UV is nothing but a extremely fast Python package manager that is written in the Rust. It is 10 to 100x faster than pip. I'm sure you have installed the UV. So what is UV? UV is a Python project manager that is written in the Rust. It is faster than pip, like almost 10 to 100x faster than pip. And how to install it? So just go to installation, and if you're using Mac, you can simply use brew install, and if you're using Windows, you can use either this command or you can directly install it via pip. Hope you have installed it. So let's move to the project. Just type uv venv. So it will initialize a Python environment for us. It will give us like how we can activate. So just copy it and paste it. So our Python environment is now activated. So now our Python environment is activated. We'll start by creating a requirements.txt file. So requirements.txt, and here our packages will be, first we need CrewAI, then we need LangChain OpenAI for our OpenAI, then we need python.env. Okay, so after that just hit control save and see the magic of UV. So we'll just do UV pip install -r requirement.tsx and see the UV is so lightning fast. As a requirement.txt is completed, so we need to make it as a package. So for that, we'll create an init file, init.py. We'll not write code in it, so we'll just keep it blank. Then we need agents.py, then we need tasks.py, and finally we need main.py. Now we'll be focusing on agents.py. So we'll just open agents.py. I'll close all the tabs. So we'll start writing the code for agents.py. So first line will be, we'll just import agent from CrewAI. So we'll import it. Then from LangChain OpenAI, we'll import chat OpenAI. Then from import, we'll import OS for our environment variable. And at last from .env, we'll load .env and we'll just call .env to load our environments. Now let's create the instance of a chat OpenAI. So I'll just give a name, model is equals to chat OpenAI, and inside that I'll write model name. Here I'll be using GPT 4o mini to reduce our costs. Then I'll set temperature to, I'll just set temperature to 0.4 and OpenAI key from our environment file that we'll be creating at last. Okay, now we'll create our first agent. We'll call him CEO. So CEO is equals to agent. Now we need to give a role. So the role will be CEO, and to make it more interesting, we'll just give the name to the CEO. So we call them RF. Then we need to pass a goal to our agent. So goal will be create startup ideas and guide the team. I guess I made a mistake, so just quickly fix it. Okay, then we need to give a backstory to our agent. So the agent's backstory will be visionary founder who wants to launch who wants to launch fast and innovate startup. Then we'll just pass a LLM is equals to that model we have created. So this is how we have completed our first agent. Likewise, we'll be completing our all agents. So I'll just copy it because the structure will be the same. So the next agent will call as PM, that is project manager, and instead of CEO, I'll write project manager, and we'll call our project manager, let's suppose Mira. And the goal for Mira will be define features clearly, and the backstory will be expert in converting ideas to ideas into requirements. And we'll pass the same LLM. Now the next one will be our developer. So we'll name it as developer. So we'll give name as a Rohit, and the goal for the Rohit will be build a simple landing page. And the backstory will be front end engineer skilled in HTML and CSS. After that, our last agent will be the marketing agent. The role will give her name as marketing head Maya. The goal will be write launch announcements, and the backstory for Maya will be growth marketer skilled in storytelling. And that's it. Our agent.py is completed. Now, as we completed our agents, so our army is ready, but we need to provide them the tasks. So let's move to the task.py. For this, as we imported agents in agent.py, we'll import task from CrewAI. Now we'll import all the agents that we have made in agents.py. To create the task, this will be our first task, the idea task. So we'll create a task like this. So the description will be propose a SaaS startup idea, explain problem, solution, and users. Then expected output will be a paragraph describing the startup idea, problem, solution, and target users. And the agent for this will be CEO. Then our next task will be feature task. So it will be the description will be based on the data, define core product feature and MVP feature. The expected output is a list of core product features and MVP requirements. The agent will be product manager. Then next one will be our development task. So the description will be generate a simple HTML landing page based on product features, return only HTML. For now, we'll keep it simple. So expected output is HTML code for a single landing page. We can make it more advanced in further videos. And the final task will be marketing task. So that the task will be description is write a short LinkedIn story launch post for the product. The description is write a short LinkedIn style launch post for this product. Expected output is a short LinkedIn launch post text. We'll save this and move to main.py. So now, as we created agents and tasks, it's time to make a crew, mixing the agents and tasks. So to mix them, we need these dependencies. So from CrewAI, we need to import crew. From tasks, we need all our tasks, that is idea task, feature task, development task, and our marketing task. Then to keep the logs, we'll import JSON, we'll import time and date time for formatting. Then to store the logs, we'll just create a log file. We'll name it logs.json. And for now, just make it empty. So now we'll just define our log file, that this is our log file. Then we'll write to reset the log file, like every time we'll run the code, it will reset to empty array. Now to store the logs, we'll write a log function. So what log function does is it takes the agent and the message, it opens the log file and write which agent wrote what message. So to make it a multi-line, we'll just strip the output of our agent in the three lines, so we can see them in our dashboard that we'll be making. after this. After that, this will be our starting point of our application. So we'll just log the message that system said the AI company is starting. Now we'll define our crew, that is, so crew will add the tasks in it, and we'll set verbose is equal to true, so we can see what is going on, like what logs they are producing. So to start our application, we need to hit this method crew.kickoff. From this, our application will start. And at last, to keep the logs of everything what is happening, so before the thinking start, we'll put this, then the CEO will start, then project manager will start, then developer will be start, then marketing starts, and here our projects finish. Okay, now finally we need our environment keys. So we just only need one key, that is OpenAI key. To get the OpenAI key, we need to go to our browser, just type OpenAI API key. By the way, you can find this in the description. So we'll be land up over here. You need to put minimum $5 to use this, or you can use Gemini. I can put the blog for that, like how you can use the Gemini instead of ChatGPT in the blog. So for now, if you're using OpenAI, you can click here on the create new secret key. Just name your secret key, that naming it as YouTube post, and I'll just create it. Just wait for a few seconds and you'll get your OpenAI key. Just come to our project and create .env over here. Just put OpenAI API key and paste your OpenAI key. Now we as all set. Before you start the application, just come to the agents.py and make this changes verbose equals to true in all the agents to see the logs what agents are actually doing. Just open your terminal and hit python 3 main.py. Okay, so we had some error. Okay, so I resolved the error. That was a very silly error that I just misspelled the task.py. And now, as we all set, we'll just start running it. And as you can see, it started. Let's see what agent final answer was. Like RO CEO said, startup skill sync. So it is saying that today's market is fast-paced job market. Companies struggle to find candidate whose skills matches their specific needs. So they are trying to create some application that will match employers to the employees. After that, what project manager Mira said is, she have created features for skill sync, that is AI driven skill assessment, dynamic candidate profiles, personalized skill mapping, tailored job posting, real time skill matching, and many more. Then she created MVP feature for skill syncs, that is basic AI driven skill assessment, and many things. This is passed to the developer Rohit. So what Rohit was expected to do was generate a simple HTML landing page. So what Rohit answered is the HTML page. After Rohit completed, it passes to marketing head Maya, and Maya was need to write a LinkedIn style launch post for their product. So Maya wrote this LinkedIn article. So as this project is completed, in the next part we'll be seeing, so this is how they have completed their full task by writing the full LinkedIn. Okay, so in the next video we'll be creating its dashboard, and our agents will be chatting like real humans. If you want to see the full code, you can go on the GitHub and check the code. You'll find the links in the description.